Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the broadcast. It's so good to have you here tonight. Hello, everybody. Hello. It's Monday. Welcome, everyone. I am the sharply dressed man. We're playing some Metaphor REFANTAZIO tonight. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. And hope you all had a great weekend. Played a little bit of Escape Simulator 2 with Gagolian on Saturday night, and that was a lot of fun. We got through all of the rest of the dungeons, maps, rooms. On Saturday night. It was a good stream. I really enjoyed that. We did eight total rooms, 4 pirate-themed rooms, and 4, like, space-themed rooms. Which were great. Very fun. I think Escape Simulator 2 is my favorite of the two. It's actually very, very well done. Some co-op elements to some of the puzzles as well, which I thought was interesting. Yeah, looking forward to doing some more with that. We're planning on doing the Christmas escape room on next time that we're live. Finishing that up, and then getting on to another game after that. Which is perfect. That's perfect. I'm good with that. Played a Void Train, I think, for something like 40 hours? That game was also pretty fun. I enjoyed that too. Tower Slayer, thank you for the raid. How's it going today? Welcome everybody from Tower Slayer's chat. Hello. I need to set up like a bot or something to shout people out. I don't mind the raids, not at all. No. It's always good to see you come by Tower Slayer. Thank you for the raids. How was your broadcast? Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good weekend. Working on some GBC era style sprites. Nice. The Game Boy Color. The classic. Yes. Probably as old now as like the Atari was. Atari 7600. For folks of like, what, the 90s? Maybe older, actually, now that I think about it. Time has really flown by. I saw this guy's top 30 list of games of all time, and none of the titles were from before 2016. GameCube is officially retro, is that right? Yeah, okay. I mean, that makes sense. GameCube came after the N64, right? So, yeah, it makes sense. I buy that. Maybe I should get my hands on a bunch of old video game hardware and make a lot of retro game playthroughs. My cat is sitting next to me, by the way. My cat has been chasing this little bug around the room. And she is just, like, staring at the wall right now. I can't even see it. I don't even know where it is, but she can see it. She is very intently stalking it. Let's see. We've left off in Metaphor. We have, I think, 2 days left until the next, like, big MSQ chunk with the way this game works. There's, like, a set amount of time, and within that time, you have to do certain things. And in this chunk of the game, this act, I completed everything at the very beginning, and then I had this big gap of time, and now we're getting right to the end of it. So we might have a little bit of MSQ, maybe a little bit of MSQ today. And then the next act is my guess. So we'll see how that goes. So far we are averaging 1 extra character per act. So I'm guessing that at the end of this act, we will gain 1 more party member with 1 more archetype. So we'll see how that is, what that is. No idea. I feel like my party right now is a pretty good spot. Like, very strong. But it could always be stronger. Let's get started. Let's play some games. Okay, we have 3 days left. So we have to figure out what we want to do for those 3 days. We're in rank 3 everything. We need rank 4 courage for the next Brigitte quests. Aside from that, I think we're pretty good on all of our kingly characteristics, or whatever they call them. So we can go talk to Heisme. Let's do that. Heisme is trying to find a place to bury his son. We're following him around, offering bad advice.
Apologies.
Heisme, hey.
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking of the Ujif village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long, can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now. Yes. Well, let's go and see. Suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The place is just to the east of Bartira. The village is hidden, so I'd prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us. He does not want to take the gauntlet runner, which is loud and obnoxious.
In days gone by...
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari!
Tadari, it's me, Heisme. I've returned, and I've something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
Just...
Although, I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. I feel like the main character has not been welcomed anywhere, and has been met with nothing but hostility from everyone, so... I'm used to that.
Hey.
I apologize.
Ah, yes, the Elden experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize. Heisme, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend. As if the ears were any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Royal Knights. But it's good to see you again. Who is this?
He is...
This is Chat, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, is that why you've come back to the village?
No.
No, I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy has gone on ahead then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with the view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely, I thought, he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know, the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
Alright, thank you.
Here...
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely and you'll see that this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head. And of course, I'd go whinging to Tadari about it. Ah, so you're a crybaby. Having trouble imagining it? The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. Oh, that's weird. Why would they do that? If you focus and listen, you will hear them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here? The boy wasn't even born in the village.
Oh.
Do you hear? Not very welcoming.
Well...
Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss. Okay, whatever you say, buddy. I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Indeed. Thank you. Wait, that's not at all what we heard. Interesting. Master Tadari! The urn! The urn of bones! It's gone! What, somebody stole an urn? With like remains in it? What? What? What is the meaning of this? A fallen knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all. Show yourself.
Hey!
I'm sorry, Heismei. I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and in that is my sole salvation. I can feel Heismei's profound sorrow and strong trust. And then, more power. Yes.
My thanks.
So somebody kidnapped Heismei's son's urn. How gruesome. Shall I search the village entire, no stone unturned? Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
I apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief. No, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it best you leave. Okay, goodbye. I'm just gonna leave his son here? Very well. I guess so. It's crazy to me. Heismei and I return to the city in silence.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
I hear a voice. It's Barden. There's something I'd like him to look at.
Oi there!
We're gonna go talk to Barden.
Well met.
Wonderful.
Alright then.
I want to actually go to the arena.
Go.
Barden can wait. I want to go to the arena.
Heat is such a bother.
Beg pardon? Yeah?
I want to fight some monsters.
Uh-huh.
You have to win the battle fast. All set, I'm ready to go.
Got it.
Let's have a good, clean fight.
Okay, I don't know what we're fighting, but we're gonna fight it. And we're gonna kill it quickly. Oh god, it's one of these things.
All right, let's show him what we can do.
Crag Manjula.
Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
I think he's weak to ice. He's weak to ice and like piercing or something like that.
How about this?
I come forth, royal soul. Ice.
Ice! He's not weak to ice. He's got to be different from the other guys then. If that's the case.
Pierce! Observe the enemy.
Okay, so he resists piercing. Not good.
Let justice prevail. I will protect you.
Helpful as ever.
My thanks.
I have your back. Is that all?
Okay, nice.
It burns.
Hulkenberg's been burned. If she gets hit, she's in big trouble.
No. I'll use what I must.
Steal.
Nothing personal. Not going to be a name, eh?
No items. Alright, so what is he weak to if he's not weak to ice? We could try fire. I think he resists that. Let's try lightning.
Lightning!
I shall fight as the no pugilist.
How about crushing?
Take that!
There we go.
Burn.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, power of heroes! Healing us.
That helped.
My thanks.
Much thanks. Let us clean up this mess. A wise choice.
I won't hold back!
I think this kills him here.
Roar!
Yes.
That'll do. I shall rise to the occasion.
Bravo!
Thanks, man. That was an incredible fight. And what in the world was that magic you used? Whatever it was, you passed the certification battle. You've officially earned your place in the ranked league. First things first, take your rank insignia and your reward for this time.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you. 37,000 Reeve. What happens next? In the ranked league, you participate against challengers in the same ranked tier. Since you've only just completed the certification, you're at Bronze 3. After that, there's Bronze 2 and Bronze 1. You'll fight through these higher ranks one by one. Overcome Bronze 1, you'll reach Silver 3, at which point you'll receive a special reward. Those who make it to Silver are pretty capable warriors, but the highest rank is Gold 1. And if you make it to that, you'll be able to take on the greatest battle in Colosseum history. You'll fight 9 battles in total. Win, and you'll be King of the Colosseum. I like the sound of that. Exciting, but you're literally at the bottom now. It's a long road. The reward for Bronze 1 is a valuable piece of equipment called Fortune's Grasp. These gauntlets will egg you on to gain experience faster. The reward for Silver 1 is even more impressive. It's a full moon medal. Put it on, you will recover MP. The reward for Gold 1 is a Gambler's Manual. This legendary tome will increase the power of your deadliest blows. Oh, so it probably increases your crit damage, which is actually really good. Of course, we have rewards for the other tiers too. I can see you're a talented bunch, so keep taking on the ranked league to hone your skills and make it to the top.
I see.
Sounds like it's a pretty big commitment, but I suppose it's still a great place to get some practice in all the same. The Bronze 1 reward sounds pretty cool, and if we take on the challenge, your courage might improve too.
Well...
Alright, we gotta go though. So we're not gonna do that all at once. 9 battles. We can do the ranked league. When do we have time? Right now it's nighttime, so we have to figure out what to do.
What now? I'm just incredulous.
Hey, listen. What do you want to do?
All right, then.
Right.
Caught someone's interests. Oh, but they don't want to talk to me. So Stroll's quest is done. I need more of something to talk to Alonso. I need more courage for Alonso. Okay, so I need rank 4 courage for both Alonso and Brigitte. Which means that we need more courage. We just need to grind courage. If that's right. Can we go do the...
All right,
Wait, can we do the Colosseum at nighttime?
Where to? Where to?
I wonder.
Let's go.
That would be a pretty good way to get more courage. There we go. So we can do it at nighttime. Up against a group of goblins, a horde of gremlins will swarm and attack you.
Fight on!
Isn't that...
Yeah, we can't use wizards or healers with goblins.
What'll it be? Fight another...
What now?
Okay, so what do we do with this? So we can't use the mage. Which means our AoE and like our damage overall is actually much, much lower without the wizard. Oof. If you do like a physical AoE, we might be able to do it. That way.
Coin can solve problems a blade cannot.
Maybe if we go with like merchants? Hulkenberg on Magic Knights.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Stroll on the Swordmaster.
In the name of justice!
Heisme on the Faker.
What now?
Oh, we can do, we can't do magic. That'll be nice. I don't remember what they're weak to, though. I think we just pick one? We just pick one. Pick two.
All right.
Let's take Blizz. And let's get the magic damage up. Magic Circle, is that what it is? Yeah, 10% increased magic skill attack. Easily done. We give Stroll the battle cry.
All right.
And the slash boost. 20% slash attack. 20,000 Magla. What the hell? Increases critical hit rate when knocking out an enemy and beginning squad battle. Okay, we don't want that. Now, heat up might be better here. We just go with the extra physical attack. There we go.
Oh,
Let's try it out.
Incredible.
It's a lot of ugly dudes.
Right?
come on, come on.
Our challenger chat is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages and fight.
All right. Let's show him what we can do.
Oh, power of kings!
Decrease all enemies' defenses for 3 rounds.
Hold nothing back!
I have my methods.
Coin can solve problems a blade cannot. I'm all prepared. No, this won't work.
Merchant!
Okay, so the Godborn King gains strength whenever you kill his allies. I remember this now.
Ice!
Oh, he's got lots. He has lots of hit points.
Not now.
All right, all right.
Swordmaster! No. Give me your aid!
Extreme physical slash damage to all enemies and decreases their attack for 3 rounds. We definitely
Not the
want to
right
do
move.
that.
I call upon
Not right
royal
now.
power within! Ah!
It's a good miss. Ow. Ow.
Oh, power of heroes! I will protect you!
Helpful as ever.
Quite a boon. Let us clean up this mess. A wise choice.
I won't hold back! We're not out of this yet!
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
I can't afford to hold back. Let's get on with it!
On your guard.
I'll cut you down! Right, let's keep
Oh
this
my
up!
god.
Done it!
Poisoned?
Not good.
Look out!
Oh,
This is nothing.
good block.
Stroll's poisoned.
For
He's gonna
all
wither
that
away
we
if we don't
strive
cure him.
for! A mystic shield!
My thanks!
Much thanks. May this... Too much, perhaps? Witness our secret technique! I must stay calm.
Okay, I think we don't. I think we passed
Favor,
this.
if I may.
Merchant! We can do this!
Helpful as ever.
Plus needed.
My thanks.
Damn! Poison!
Can't do synthesis due to the poison.
Swordmaster!
Why not?
Hack and slash! One left!
You fight well. I stand ready. Come! Strike me if you dare.
Hit and evasion rose dramatically. Oh, I see. Got it.
Stroll's poisoned. He's gonna wither away if we don't cure him.
Now we strike.
Decrease it in evasion for 3 rounds.
Tis yours.
How about this?
That's not what I meant to do. But alright, that's fine.
Let's stay
It's
calm.
like, yeah, there's only one guy. We need to use it on everybody.
Freeze!
Blizz.
Still up?
Damn! Swordmaster! Ah! Tougher than I thought.
Stroll's in danger.
With blade in hand!
Stroll's fine. Don't worry about Stroll.
I will protect you!
My thanks!
Quite a boon. Be neither timid nor arrogant. Hidden art. This doesn't feel... I leave it to you.
Merchant! Ice!
There we go. Alright, well that was a little bit easier than I expected. Not bad.
Not bad.
Bravo!
Brilliant. Absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. Thank you. Now bronze too. We got Man of War gloves.
Look at you.
The audience was really riled up. You did a great job fighting with all those eyes on you. Yes.
All right.
Challenge improved my courage. I'm so courageous.
Fight another day.
Still ranked 26.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So the big event is tomorrow.
Oh well.
We've already done everything we can to prepare for it. We just have to spend our time. So let's do that.
So?
Today's the last day you'll have free time.
Oi there.
I think we have all that we need. I think we've got all the items that we need. We got the new gloves though. Manowar gloves. Prevents paralysis. Strength and magic +3. That's really good. Hello, We Wear Wave. Welcome. I feel like every time you come in, you call me Shark. It's the same thing. How funny. Thank you for the compliment, We Wear Wave. Appreciate that very much. How are you? Let's change back to Wizard.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Change back to Pugilist.
With these fists, I strike for justice.
Change back to Healer.
Oh, healing power, grant us solace.
So who gets the new item that we just got? I think it's Stroll. I think Stroll gets the Manowar gloves. Prevents paralysis is really, really good. Oh, are those actually gear? Oh no, he has already got the Berserk Gauntlets, never mind. So maybe it's Hulkenberg? She can choose between prevents daze or prevents paralysis. Wait, the main character already stole them. He already put them on. What? Oh my god. This guy's insane. Every time I change the main character's class, he just grabs whatever is the best and equips it to himself. I'm doing well. We Wear Wave. No complaints. I'm assuming Bardun still wants to talk to me. Yes. Hulkenberg we can only talk to if we leave the town in the Gauntlet Runner, so we have to be on the road to speak with her next. I'm kind of tempted to do that, although the commander, we also, this is Knight. Knight is good, and I want to unlock a higher level Knight archetype. So maybe we do that today. This morning. We just go on the road and chit-chat with, Hulkenberg. What's the traveling man? Yeah, I remember this guy.
Now what am I to do?
Wonderful.
The traveling man. Who's this guy?
How absurd.
Julian. Talus being slaughtered by humans is hardly important. Of course it's important.
Well.
I received the magical future from Julian. We got a book. He gave me a book. That's great. He gave me a book. And he wrote it himself.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Wonderful.
Gone clammy all over in this humidity. What am I gonna do? Eh? Grand, isn't it?
Dear me!
Stop! Well met. Eh?
Just chit-chatting, see if anybody else will give me a free book.
Proper aces.
Grand, isn't it?
Hey, mister.
Hey, mister.
Aha. Oh, fine.
Who's this guy? Oh, it's Jim. The Elder. Have you come to impede my campaign? Just passing by.
No.
Even if you're not doing anything offensive, your presence here is a distraction. I must gather as many followers as I can, after all. That's the guy that's just promising everybody everything. He has no real platform. He just wants to give everybody what they want.
Just can't stand it.
All right.
Which I mean is that's the populist approach, right? All right, so we're gonna go hit the road and
Let's go.
chit chat with Hulkenberg whilst out and about.
Right. Time for the old girl to shine. Now then.
I guess we just go
Here we are.
Nice
to
little
the
village.
city in Undo and maybe buy some things and then head back.
Calling for a breather, are we?
It's your call.
Great.
What to pick?
The truth is,
There's something I must tell the captain. Heismay comes to mind. I don't want to talk to Heismay though. I want to talk to Hulkenberg. Where is she?
Hey.
I mustn't allow things to remain as they are. She sounds very sad.
Are you free?
Yeah, you want to talk?
Sorry. If so,
Let's talk. It's about Rodanth, the Knight Commander. Yeah? What about him? My family found prominence through means beyond the wealth we lacked. Scholarship, mostly, with some having developed a taste for politics. I was the outlier. My single-minded pursuit of martial arts put me quite outside their sphere. And, considering my temperament, they had no idea what to do with me.
yes.
My family offered me no meaning worth pursuing, so I volunteered for the Guard when I was still quite young. I thought that in the military, I could blaze my own trail on strength alone, but, well, such ideals were meaningless to House Hulkenberg. Before I had the chance to prove my abilities, they had already made arrangements to assign me to the Knights, ensuring I would not disgrace the family name.
But
I was fortunate enough to meet Rodanth in the course of my training as a new recruit. He was born into a storied rogue household, but his house dissolved, and he joined the military after its decline.
that's why.
We were alike in that way, seeking to rise by our own individual efforts, regardless of familial background. What happened to him? What changed him?
The truth is,
After our training concluded, Rodanth was openly being considered for an appointment to the Prince's Royal Guard. However, instead, it was I, still tender in years, who was ultimately selected. Rodanth lacked for nothing as a knight. He and I were equals in all things, save that my family had put the right words in the right ears. Who's Rodanth? Rodanth is like the bad guy in her like companion questline. The big bad guy right now is a guy named Luis. He was denied appointment to the Royal Guard. Instead, he was sent to the front lines alongside the common footmen of the state army. Sure, he was frustrated. He made a name for himself and returned to the Order. But to see him rise to the rank of commander in such a short period of time, do you respect that?
no.
Rodanth's current behavior does not befit a knight commander. It hardly bears saying that we cannot allow such abuse of power. Even if I am partly responsible for his attachment to power. Nay, indeed. It would be all the more reason to intervene. But I cannot help but wonder whether it's even my place to judge him. Even as I sought to carve my own path, my knighthood only came at my family's behest. And after failing to protect my charge, I left the capital, a wanderer. All those lofty words, what weight do they bear from one such as I, a knight-errant and erred, failed in her solemn duty? That's not who you are.
No.
Yet even if I now stay my course, what of my past self? What of she who wandered? Once upon a time, I thought myself righteous. I respected order, brought many a criminal to justice, and saw many a punishment meted out.
Alas.
Yet, looking back, I know it was a matter of convenience, a way to disguise the weakling I was. My knightly standing a replacement for the family I had forsaken. She is just... is this the Hulkenberg pity party? Is that what this is? Of course, in my time as a knight, I failed to protect the prince and abandoned my post to seek him out. With no more honor than a thief in the night, I fled my family, and I fled my knighthood. Redanth, he sees this in me, clarion clear. Who am I to claim any chivalry over him? Who would run again?
So then...
No, I was simply afraid. Afraid to face him, and afraid of facing who I once was. You got friends, you know.
It'll be fine.
We'll all help you through this, no matter what.
You know,
Just the way of a broken sword, I suppose. Brute force will avail it nothing, eh? But still.
I see.
Yes, that sword. Perhaps I'd lost sight of something very important indeed. What do you say? But you've always been there to remind me. I am truly indebted to you, chat. Know that you have my sincerest thanks. I don't know what just happened. Hulkenberg seems like she's realized something. I sense a further deepening of our bond. Well, good for you.
Tis finally time I settled this.
Knight Veneration, Battle Aura. While in reserve, the amount of experience Hulkenberg gains increases.
Sorry.
If I may, I'd like some time alone with my thoughts. When I've found my answers, let us speak here again. Not a big fan of having to talk to somebody on the Gauntlet Runner, I gotta say. It's like, very inconvenient. We gotta fight something now.
Enough! Pipe down and let us through!
Clear off! Let's have a sport of inventive ingenuity!
Two of these things now? I mean, not that I'm worried about it.
Faker! No, a wise choice.
I'm wizard!
A wise choice, he says.
Bird! Stay sharp! It's not over yet!
Going,
Now,
Captain.
what's the play?
So he's dead.
No holding back! Run them through!
Reinforcements?
How many are there? Come on, everyone!
Be neither
Never
timid.
yet.
I leave it to you.
Let's set it up!
Go!
Lightning! Nice one!
Just took out a
Keep
whole
it up.
group. Bravo!
I see your game.
Ooh, nice dodge. Ice
I
May,
shall
my man.
vanquish evil. This better hit! Even easier than expected.
The village of Inundo, a small settlement located north of Brylehaven, lies ahead. The industry that once thrived here fell into decline, and now the able-bodied youth dream instead of leaving home. A small population of mostly children and elders remain, and visitors are scarce. The Gauntlet Runner slows to a stop.
We are in Inundo.
Yeah.
Just want to buy stuff. Let's buy a couple more of these Hell's Boiling Bath Bombs, by the way. We can buy all 9 of these. And some mellow milk. Buy some more milk. Let's buy even more milk. And let's buy all the rest of this stuff, too.
Great.
Let's go back to base.
Okay then.
Okay, we've got one more night. How much money do you have? A lot. I have a lot of money. I have 130,000 Reeve.
All right,
I'm
then.
pretty rich.
Let's go.
Let's go get all this stuff identified. We might have just bought a whole bunch of junk, but who knows? Oh, wait. What do you sell?
Greetings. Well then.
Archetypal ring. Yes, I'll buy
Can we
that.
talk?
I don't know what this ring does. Archetypal ring. Increases archetype experience gain. That's really good. That's really good. We'll give that to, oh, she needs the Chevalier Igniter. I guess Stroll gets that.
Young man.
Oh, man.
Okay?
Welcome.
Pirate Stilettos. Ninja Blade. 2 Shell Vests. Sable Hood. Another Sable Hood. Another Sable Hood. And a Swindler's Jewel, which is Luck +6.
What now?
I think I've got everything I need. Like, I'm not replacing the Venom Ward Charm. Basically ever. Prevents poison, malady, paralysis, hex, burn, and frostbite, and has all stats +3. We're not replacing that. We just got the archetypal ring. She needs the Chevalier Igniter to give everybody AoE attack up, which is just insanely powerful. And then this guy's got the increases successive stealing, so we gotta keep that. So we're basically like this is it. This is our setup. Shall we go to the Colosseum again, I suppose?
All right,
This is the last action that we can take before the next big event that's gonna happen. So we have to
Blast this heat.
pass the time. No, we're not at the end
What am I
game.
to do?
This is like the end of the act.
Stop!
Hang on. Let's see.
Thou, 'tis in thy hands now.
By thy daily standing accumulated by which thy growth is empowered, this Magla is henceforth entrusted. So we get Magla for free
Now what am I to do?
every day. Pretty good.
All right, then.
I would say we're about halfway through the game, if I had to guess. Maybe a little bit less.
Let's head there right away.
Aha. Proper races.
Yeah?
Aha!
I'll have to run around the Colosseum alone and fight with only the power of the weapon you're holding in hand.
Fight on!
Your opponents will be a mob of Gengaflos and Serpentias.
Gonna be tough.
What the hell? You can't rely on your archetype. You have to avoid their attacks and pick them off when you can. Sure.
What'll
Let's
it
do
be?
it. This sounds awful. This sounds so bad.
Come on, come on.
Alright, here we go. Defeat all enemies.
I see the enemy.
Yeah, the enemy sees me too.
Time for some close combat. Forward! Charging in. Forward!
You want to escape?
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Thank you.
Right there.
Ow.
Time for some close combat.
I can feel the power coursing through me.
There they are. Forward! Charging in.
Whoa.
Right there. Time for some close combat. I'm right here. Forward! Time for some close combat. Charging in.
Price on the money.
There we go. Or we did it.
Bravo!
Alright, that was not as bad as I thought, but still kind of annoying. A little obnoxious. Now we're bronze 1. If you win the next match, you'll receive a special reward. We got 10 blessed water, 5 graced water, 2 heavenly water. That's actually so good, because we need a ton of this to actually purify all the gear we've got.
Look at you!
That's great.
All right.
And we got extra courage on top of that.
Fight another day.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here we go. It's the 13th of August.
At last.
This is it, right? Everyone, the soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Luis is staying at. Let's go over our rules one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Luis together. Let him know we showed up. Except in Gallica, of course, she stays hidden, so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slip out with all speed and head for Luis's gauntlet runner. Ice May, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Luis and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the cursed formula from Luis's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness the Prince and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if we run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
Really the only one who has a chance alone against Luis's best. Sorry to put all of this on your shoulders, but we believe in you. No pressure.
Something's...
Oh, come on. At least try to fake some confidence. Okay, we move at nightfall. So I guess we've got one more day to do things. No, we just kind of skipped the daytime. I didn't get it. What? You robbed me of my time. You robbed me of a whole day's worth of activities.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Oh, there's Fidelio and Basilio, right? Are those their names? I forget. Fidelio, I know for sure. I think it's Basilio.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Mine's our runner.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
Basilio looks like he's insane. Look at those eyes.
God's sake, Baz Belltop.
There he is!
That's the bad guy. The big bad guy.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way.
Very well.
Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that Sanctorus forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
Lord Luis for the throne.
Count Luis will be king.
Oh, these young firebrands.
Count Luis will be the king our land deserves.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
All right, it's time. It's time for our little espionage mission. Tactical espionage action.
Hey, new boy. Slow down.
Hello, Gladell.
Wouldn't be wise
Nice
to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Nice jacket.
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Damn, I don't even understand what you have a head smaller than your own. Oh, the head that he brought. That's right, the monster head. This seems like my opportunity to slip out. There you go. Heisme and Gladell are fighting each other.
All right.
More people have taken an interest in me, and Luis has formally acknowledged it. Now I just need to find the formula to the prince's curse. We managed to slip out of the soiree and infiltrate the Caradrius while the guards were short-handed. That's it. We made it. So far, everything's going according to plan. Security's nice and light. We were smart to do this on the night of the soiree. The lift to Luis's quarters is over there. Hang on, there are guards in front of the lift. Of course they're watching this door. I don't think they're looking this way, though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for a way around.
Stop!
Hey, come here for a moment. Wait, what are you doing?
Yes.
You heard that alert this morning, huh? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up? Right. The bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cabio is on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone say saw Lady Juna enter the bridge. What? No! That's bad. Wait, you don't mean... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on? That's fine.
Yeah!
This is our chance. Wow, that was quite serendipitous that just happened to happen. But they increased the guard, the ranking that you needed to open the door. Our key doesn't work anymore. This is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock. We were just talking about some extra security measures.
Oh, God.
This isn't good. What do we do? We don't have much time. Uh-oh. We panic. We panic hard.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please? Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came.
They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier.
Not one.
Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
What? He's admitting it?
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required.
So Luis let the human destroy this city to make a point about the danger of humans?
They say you could see Halia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel.
Is he talking like Battle Royale style? We gotta fight for your life?
I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
You are dismissed. Goodbye.
Strome.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
Like Gladel?
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to?
Oh, Gladel is catching on. This is not good. This is not good.
He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
At this rate, the guards will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another. Why is all of this stuff happening at the soiree voice, but this is not? This is not voice for some reason.
What?
Wait, what? I feel the strangest sensation, like my body's being pulled downwards. We're taking off? Why are we taking off? What is happening? There wasn't a takeoff scheduled for tonight. Takeoff? Wait a second, you mean the runner is taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're gaining speed. What's our course?
Oh no. Oh no.
Hang on. This is bad. We've got to change the flight path. We'll ramp straight into that sphere of water. That whole area is thick with distortion from the magla. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? All this commotion's going to have this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now. So, wait, is Juna somehow, like, doing this? Why would she do that? I mean, Cabia would definitely not just take off in the middle of the night.
Phew! Close one.
See, now it's voiced. Okay.
What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa!
Not good. Are we sideways?
What's going on?
The whole ship is sideways now.
That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
Goodbye, Gallica. Later! Goodbye me too. Oh no. Well, this is how we die. Game over. Not good.
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe now, but how? Are we standing on the outside of the Caradrius?
No.
Whoa, I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out onto the hull. But failure is not an option. I have to think. What can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do?
This isn't good. What do we do now? Get back inside.
But...
Love to, but I don't see a way in. I'd say that option is out.
What do we do?
Head for Luis's private quarters.
Huh?
Luis's quarters are all the way at the far end of the runner. But actually, you've got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our best bet. You got a plan, don't you? Some way to get from here to Luis's room?
Did you?
Wait, are you just gonna cut straight across the hall? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it? Yes. Are you serious? If you're serious, I'll get ready. We'll ride together. We die together. Oh my god. Luis's quarters are straight ahead, all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolds.
Here we go.
We're losing time, so let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill us. Alright, you got it. I will not kill you. Blade riding in the outer walls. You'll automatically jump between the scaffolds. Use the movement keys to control the protagonist while he's on his sword. Use the areas wider than normal as scaffolds. If you jump when there isn't a scaffold in front of you, you'll fall. Okay, be on the lookout for scaffolds and head to Luis's quarters.
Gangway! No.
So, there you go.
This isn't happening.
Straight off the end. Okay, so the jump area on this one looks exactly like what I just fell off of. So I don't like what the hell? I don't understand, dude. Oh, okay, I guess we're there we go. Oh my god.
Sweet.
I was just demonstrating what not to do.
Look at that.
Wow. Oh my, holy. There's no way. There's no way. Hey, Rune.
All right.
We actually made it. We got to Luis's quarters. Huh, I thought we were gonna die there. You can be so reckless. I mean, I did kill you.
This is no good.
Uh-oh, I think we're moving away from the crystal. The runner's going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. We better open the door. It's starting to tilt again. We have to jump through the door. Hurry, wait! Just in time. If we'd sit out there like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side, so here we are.
And yet...
This room really is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spell so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Everything is pristine here. None of the books fell out, so yeah. Thank you for the compliment, Rune. Anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it.
Okay.
With a collection this size, he must be pretty passionate about his studies. Guess that's how he managed to craft such a powerful curse. Now's not the time to be speculating on his hobbies. Doesn't seem like the formula's on this shelf, so let's look elsewhere. Open the door. It's locked. This looks like a storage closet, but it's shut pretty tight. Let's revisit this later. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen them somewhere before.
Look.
Are these royal flowers the ones Luis scattered at the royal funeral? Oh yeah, I remember that. Keeping them in his room like this, it's like he's displaying a trophy. Wonder if that ego of his will fit inside of a crown. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick. We have to save the prince. Alright. Magic book, another magic book. Some of these texts are pretty dense. It's like a little research library in here. Maybe the curse formula's hidden somewhere. Like, I don't know, stashed behind a false panel or something.
Oh, good.
Nope, wishful thinking. Let's look somewhere else. Seeing several books on magic stacked on his shelf. No formula yet. Definitely noticed something about spells, though. Where the heck is it? Let's keep looking. It's on his desk. It's a map marked with different routes. Looks like it shows the Oceania area.
Check this out.
There's a mark of one of these islands off the shore. Weird. Never even heard of this place. Is Luis interested in this island for some reason? I wonder why. Seems like he's stopping there to do something. Look at the mural. Quite the art collection he's got here. This one looks like an exterior shot of the Caradrius.
Incredible.
It's enough just walking around in the runner. This painting really helps put into perspective just how impressive this vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the state army and Luis claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power. No doubt about that. You don't think he hid the formula behind one of these paintings, do you? No, still, this place is immaculate, not a dust mote in sight. Wait, does he have a copy of my book?
Huh?
Is that...
Look! That's the same novel that you have! But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
He probably just happened to find a copy.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box.
Hidden box?
Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Take the whole box, exactly. Uh-oh. Who's here? Juna. Why is Juna here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. I was looking for the bathroom.
I'm looking for something.
Not even bothering to hide it.
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
I'm sure he did.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
What is she trying to do in here?
I'm really losing my touch.
Whoa, 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 back up, lady. Whoa!
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
This is not the time nor the place, madam.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What are you plotting?
What exactly are you plotting?
I'm sure you'll come to see it's mutually beneficial.
Oh, really? In what way?
So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
What can I say?
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica?
Yeah? What of it?
Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
What was she about to say? Why does she recognize Gallica?
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
Gladel. How did he get on board? We took off!
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it?
The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart. What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks.
I was gonna say, Gladella's not the smartest.
I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast.
Is
the
he not?
box you found contains the formula to the curse.
How does she know about that? How does she know about that?
I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who are you? What are you?
This is my question, too.
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
I don't think we're gonna get anywhere else. It's not like we can, like, there's no other exits to this room that aren't just gonna be jumping off the side of the ship, so yeah? Sure, why not? Let's grab the box and go.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, this hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all.
I agree.
And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
So you're gonna tear it apart by entering it. Okay, got it, Luis. You're such a brilliant guy. Walk me through the plan, please.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control.
Forden doesn't have a choice. He has to let Luis enter if he chooses to.
For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
Sounds good to me.
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels.
Uh-oh, wait, who is he talking about?
Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
This is bad.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Who are these guys?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! Look!
Is the Caradrius still missing?
The Caradrius is airborne!
What? Why?
You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba.
I did. We did, chat. It was you and me. We took out Zorba. That was us.
Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Wait a second. This is slander. How could you dare question us?
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
This is no good.
The runners stopped. We're almost out of time. We have to chase them. Let's hurry after Juna and Gladel. There's nothing else to get in that room, so I guess we just leave.
Huh?
It's open. Earlier, we weren't able to get through. The trip's been turbulent, so maybe the lock broke along the way. And that would be why Gladel is able to get in here too. Oh, this is bad.
Ready?
All set? No telling what might happen in a situation like this. Let's go. We've got to hurry. Oh, stop it! Oh no!
Was that?
This is Gladel. This is Gladel and Juna. Now we need to help her. Not gonna ignore a distress call. To the deck then.
No!
You know who that... Okay, so... I bet they think it was Gladel, but... Yeah, they still want to talk to us.
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Juna, I'm not gonna leave you here all by yourself. Of course I must save you. I am the protagonist.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all.
Where's this dog?
I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Oh no, his dog can transform. Big dog. Good boy.
Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
Good boy. Good Hector.
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
I don't have any spare, like, doggy treats on me, Xenon.
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else! And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Jesus, this guy's really full of himself, isn't he?
Oh my, you're pathetic.
You are pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector! Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats.
This is not good.
Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected. This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I
Wow.
am Giovanni Cygnus. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
You dumb, Juna. Ooh, I like this. Hector looked bigger in the cutscene, I gotta say.
It worked?
Smack him.
Well,
Ooh.
you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though.
Oh, it's her sister.
They've
That's
written them off as a myth.
the researcher.
Not
The
even
saint.
my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well.
What? No way.
Star who wanders in sorrow, O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me! What you see now is my commitment to my song!
It never gets easier to watch them do that, man.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart!
Ooh, wow, what the hell? What is that? Not very pretty.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damned singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey.
Damn.
My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I feel like Hector's not gonna last very long.
So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Though at it really, especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. You know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while.
I mean, it's been a while. What are you talking about?
Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Along with its own skills, the Masked Dancer archetype can equip different masks to use additional skills. The Seeker's Mask is currently equipped. To obtain new masks, visit special experiments in academia. I have a ton of masks now.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell!
Deals fire damage to one enemy may inflict burn. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the fire dog is not weak to fire.
How's this?
I knew you'd help. I'll show you the Let's work together.
Boa Tona. Heavy fire damage, heavy ice damage, heavy electric damage.
Wizard! Ice!
Ow!
Wow. No, she doesn't have the heal spell. Dude, no. Art of the Dance. Increases success rate of skills that inflict status ailments. Oh, that's interesting.
No need to rush this.
Let's just heal yourself.
I'll go with this.
My star is rising!
Do we think the doggy is weak against lightning?
Lightning!
Nope.
With me now, Hector!
Ow!
Masked Dancer!
Jackass.
Let's not. This is just what I need! Let's keep cool.
That helped.
You won't hold back nothing!
I don't want to take the chance of, like, hitting him with resists. I mean, what does it matter? Fire!
With me now, Hector!
Is this gonna keep buffing the dog?
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
This is not good.
Let's get some use out of this.
I knew you'd help. Come forth, Royal Soul! Roar!
Good night.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
I mean, I don't feel good about beating up the guy's dog. But, I mean, like you said, that purple leopard print jacket with the alligator skin lapels is, it's something alright.
You bastards!
Ow!
Behold this power!
By this power, we can do this!
That helped.
Die!
Oh, that was a crit.
Die!
Dodge, Juna!
That was a miss. Nice. Very good.
Watch me! How's this?
Thanks.
Death to all traitors!
I don't know why she has Tetra Break already. Feels a little bit early for
I
that.
won't hold back!
Thank you.
Die already!
Masked Dancer!
Cyclo.
Hail!
By this power,
Thanks.
You bastards!
Alright, I guess she's gonna be the damage dealer because I have to continually heal.
You're
let's go!
nothing!
We're not
this yet!
That's fine. We'll take our time with Gladel.
Ow!
Ow. He just hit me for 83 damage. I mean, alright.
Me.
I'll show you the essence of truth. The next one's yours.
I call upon a royal soul!
There we go. Is he out of mana?
Wizard!
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
We can do this!
Thanks. I've got Masked Dancer!
Die! Come forth, Royal Soul!
Watch me! Burn!
I like it.
Die!
Don't crit me.
Die already!
Captain hurt bad!
Still fight!
Let's get him some healing!
Wizard! With healing power!
That helped. Don't I call upon a royal soul!
You bastards!
Vida's power!
Thanks. I'll give Masked Dancer!
Set him on fire, please.
Raging fire!
This doesn't actually set him on fire.
Stubborn, eh?
Or he's immune to it, one of the two.
Ow!
Whack.
Wizard!
That helped.
Watch
me!
Your rightful king!
Burn! Sorry, my mistake.
Die already!
Let's just kill him now. Let's just kill him.
Lightning!
Get him! Yes! Oh, that feels good, dude.
Help me!
Magician White Mask. Not bad.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
Oh my god. Now we have to kill him into self-defense. Oh!
Why? What's happening?
You can't attack me. I'm too popular.
No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
Oh my god, did I just kill him? Broke his neck?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
So her sister was saying something about like the rules of the protection magic and how I think duels are excluded.
What the hell?
Oh, hey guys, you'll never guess. We stopped Gladel from stealing this thing from Luis's room. You're welcome, by the way. We even killed him for you. He was a traitor.
Dead? You lot kill him?
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters.
Yes.
Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
That's what I'm talking about. You gotta blame the dead guy for all the things that we did.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly.
Right.
That's what happened.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Oh, Fidelio. Oh, Fidelio.
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
Oh my. What exactly happened?
You.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
I don't think he's telling the truth.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
I don't think Fidelio likes us. Chat. He does not like us, chat.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Could have been. Maybe.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
And I do.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Yes. She's sassy, you like her? Juna, yeah.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Seems we were in more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Yeah, who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Sounds good. I'll do that.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Oh, so Juna wants to hang out some more with us. I mean, she's obviously the new party member, so now she has to have an excuse to hang out with us.
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Oh my god.
Let her do as she pleases.
Yeah, might as well. Who's gonna stop her?
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gagolian, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. How are you tonight? Hail and well met, everybody. Raiders. Welcome. If this is your first time here, I'm the sharply dressed man. We're playing some Metaphor REFANTAZIO tonight. I hope you had a fantastic time over there. How was your stream?
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
All right.
It seems the reputation I gained at the exhibition saved me. All that remains is to break the prince's curse using the formula. I lost the bet.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
Apparently not. We didn't know about you at all.
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told?
No.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
It's Juna? No, what? She's been in with Luis this whole time?
Grius. Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was.
So she was the other person sent to try to, free the prince from the curse.
But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
The quality of life updates are nice? Good. Glad to hear it.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young.
It's me. I'm the contact.
If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side.
His lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice.
Oh,
That's
I
all.
see.
He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
Got it. So they weren't actually a thing. You just liked having her around?
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No, quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
Got it. Sure.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
Why does everyone keep calling me this? We'll be counting on you.
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Juna, the kingdom's premier songstress, has become your ally. Alright, here we go.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly.
Don't say that, Gallica. When you say that, bad things tend to happen.
I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
I can sense Gallica's strong determination and resolve. Boom! Rank up! Level 5 Gallica.
Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully
Formulas?
we can finally break the curse.
So they're like, let's decipher the formula. We found a box of formulas. We don't know which formula it is. Like, there's a million of them in there, so who knows?
Know anyone who can read the blasted thing?
No,
I
we
love
don't.
a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grace's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Oh, I see.
Rella. The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Saint Rella.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic.
Just pip over, eh? What?
No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off.
I guess we're going there right now.
Right. All yours.
Sometimes the game just decides that we're doing things, you know. Off we go, you know, it's like, okay, I guess now we're doing that.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital!
It's amazing. What?
Wait, how did you do that?
Magic. In it?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
I was gonna say, she's gonna draw attention to herself, and then there's gonna be a crowd, and then...
It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Moving at the speed of plot. Well, what I mean is the game, like, I have plans because I want to do things, and then the game just kind of like scoops me up and puts me someplace, or spends days doing something, or in the like the latest case, on the day of the soiree is at nighttime, but you don't get to do anything during the day. It just skips all of that. So sometimes it just kidnaps me and does stuff that I would like not to do.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain?
Make of all of what?
If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
I don't even know the woman. How can I say, like, let's meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
Do you trust this woman that you've never met before? Can't say as I know how to answer that. And the answer, of course, logically is no, I do not trust the woman that I've never met.
What am I gonna do?
Everyone's like, wait a second, did I just see, Juna here? So there's Juna. Okay, so it can change its skills by using masks. Do we have all 5 people in the party? No, we've lost Heisme. I see. Copper fan, fairy thread blouse, red gillies, seeker's mask. Adds a resistance to wind and a weakness to fire. So just agility +2. We've got far better than that, don't we? Don't we have agility plus, yeah, agility +3 and increases evasion to pierce? Oh, we also had agility +6. What happened to those? Oh, you know what? That's an accessory. Okay, so the masks are items that she has to equip. And she also gets other stuff. Where's the masked dancer? There it is. Thunderhead Dance inflicts one enemy with a one-time weakness to electric. Kinda like that. If they can inflict weaknesses on people, I like that a lot. Inflicts all enemies with a one-time weakness to fire. Ignores resistances. Darkness. Ice. High chance of one-hit killing all enemies. Greatly increases the party's physical attack damage once per battle. The kid got into Persona 5 and you watched him play it, and this has an extreme similar feel. It's the same developer, right? Atlas, so I think that's all intentional. They want it to feel the same, or similar at least. I think we're just gonna leave her as a masked dancer for now. I want Heisme, Hulkenberg, and the main character. Leaving Stroll out feels kind of bad, but we could do. Ah, God, losing a faker is that's really bad. And Juna right now is not great, so maybe we just leave Juna out. How do I change the people in my party? Is she stuck in my party right now? Can I just not? Whatever.
Let's go.
Rella's inside.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment.
Hello, how can I help you? Juna!
Hi.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
That's me, yes. By the way, I'm invincible.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, they are related. Not sure how, because one's an Nidia and one's an Ishkia, so maybe that's just how genetics work.
Adopted sister, that is.
There we go.
Her
Okay,
family
adopted.
took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brilhaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
How did we determine that that one out of the 50 that were in that box is the one that's interesting?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
It's a hurting spell. Yes, the opposite of healing is hurting, so it's a hurting spell.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Did we not introduce everybody? It's like, Juna says, hey, this is chat, and then we just don't introduce anybody else. So we have, like, Hulkenberg is just have to stand there and reintroduce herself. It feels so inconsiderate.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible. Then, surely, the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
And then she did, right? So I guess it all worked out.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh! You didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade.
Interesting.
The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So we're back to square one. We have to kill Luis to free the prince.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him. But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
The rest of Hulkenberg's thought was, then we did all of that for nothing.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
You address chat. Use my full name.
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
No promises. She won't need it.
She's strong enough to do that herself.
She is. I know she's far stronger than I am. But she'll charge headlong into any danger, so please, watch over her. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
That's not what she said.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Oh, I mean, you can't say that. We have 2 more people in our group. We got Heismay and Juna, and the real reward was the friends we made along the way the entire time. Isn't that right, chat? Yes, yes. Look at that. And now we know we still have to kill Luis, and we know that there's a way to get around the magic of the king and all that good stuff.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what.
Roll credits, this is the end.
The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Okay, what is that?
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take Juna out in public, we might attract a crowd. Can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people.
Beds, I think, is a little bit generous of a term, but yes. We have enough tubes.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
It's on the back.
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Drinking. Absolutely legendary amounts of alcohol.
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
Wow, that seems like a terrible time to break that news. I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, My flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the Gauntlet Runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure.
Why does everybody trauma dump on me like this? I'm just an 18-year-old kid.
You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Sounds great, Nearest. What do you need from me? Is this a quest? You can change or add members to your party from the party option in the main menu. Okay. Group of up to 4. Reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle than active participants. And you can never remove the protagonist.
So?
Not that I'd want to, anyway. That's right, Ren. Let's rest in the runner today. Our plans didn't pan out, but we should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now. How many days do we have? Let's talk to the people. We're fortunate indeed to find an unexpected ally in the midst of hostile territory. Hulkenberg had much to say on the fame and accomplishments of both Juna and Rella. So Hulkenberg is a giant Juna fan. She must be like fangirling out right now, right? I must confess a near total ignorance of modern trends and those that set them. What about you? It's a bitter setback that we've lost the means to break His Highness's curse. Never had them in the first place, so couldn't have lost it. Yet would serve nothing to only wallow in dismay. If the only path that remains is slaying Luis, we must seek new strength with zeal renewed. It certainly could have turned out worse than it did, all thanks to your engineer, I assume. That crazy uncle-looking chap. Yup. You must be quite the tinkerer, huh? Not that your runner holds a candle to Luis's. That aside, I wish you all would stand on ceremony with me. I'm on your side now, truly. Really.
Damn it!
After all we did to get into Luis's good graces and secure the formula, does it weigh on you that all our efforts have been spit in the wind? Nothing is wasted.
Yeah.
Ask the spirit. Know that I'm here for you should you ever start to despair. It's times like this when I'm heartened by Juna's bright positivity. Well, I guess we're gonna go to bed. Let's go to bed. Back here. We still have space for one more person, looks like. 2 more people? Yeah, that one's full of boxes. Let's get some sleep.
Sure.
Good night.
Rest well. It's late nights. It's time. I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for some reading, I guess.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
I should probably have Juna return any Magla keys we got on the Caradrius too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised.
About what?
I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister, I didn't realize how exhausted I am. And you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you.
Chat, you're so heroic. Look at you. You saved Juna, and she is very grateful. Terribly grateful.
You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things.
How grateful. I don't know, Gego. Use your imagination.
No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war.
A song of peace, huh?
How inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts, no matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless, just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire.
Fancy disguise.
Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely. But you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs, no matter what happens.
There used to be a dating sim in this game? Oh, that's good. June and I talked into the night.
Time marches on, and
many
the age
things.
of a new king draws nearer.
It's the 14th. It's Medals Day.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified.
Well, at least we're in the top 20 now. Barely.
I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, Bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore,
I don't understand how Guido is in third place. When he's told everybody that he's just going to abdicate to Forden, why do people still pull for him and not just Forden directly?
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Yeah, exactly. Normalcy, quote unquote.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elder.
It's you, chat. You're the young elder.
Right. Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man. Where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? It's a disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina.
Wait, I thought Katharina dropped out. What the hell?
Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now, here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Virga Island.
Mastari? Have we met any Mastari candidates yet?
A pagan island, but they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Oh, that guy. The guy with the...
That's the bell!
The chess piece on his head.
Waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne! First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand!
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is... recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice!
Haven't we already found 2 divine relics? So, should be pretty easy, right?
To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide,
Wow.
our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Look at her hair, oh my god.
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes, your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Alright, well, I guess that's where we're going.
For a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Time to go find ourselves some divine relics. Or a divine relic. Look at Hulkenberg. She is so enthralled. I love it.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altabury will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the Tournament for the Throne begin!
So now we have to kill all these other people.
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder! They would steal our very culture!
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altabury. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Unless somebody makes a flying gauntlet runner. Possibly.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Looks like our first job's come in.
Well, I guess we can't let the guy hang, you know?
These men have me running all over.
Hello, sir.
We're back, Lord Luis.
Sir Count Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctis Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
It's actually a pretty good plan.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force.
That's exactly right. There's no other way to like, actually secure these things.
The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands.
I see.
Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
So, he did say he was going to kill Forden, but we still don't necessarily know how he plans to do that.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders.
He's got some... So he said that the king was powerful but not omnipotent, right? He's got something up his sleeve to get around it.
Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodeus.
Draco Dios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saint's Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
True.
I'll go along
Okay.
and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So she's his eyes and ears on us, and we're his eyes and ears on everything else. Is that right?
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Okay, so we have to go find all of the information ourselves on where to find this Draco Dios lance. Yeah, Fidelio is very jealous. You can tell. You can tell he's got a thing for her, and he's just barely keeping it together. We're back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Draco Dios.
All right.
I guess we've got no choice but to go somewhere else and try to gather more information. Let's go. But where?
Well met, eh?
You are.
Divine Lance, is it? That's some pagan crap, ain't it? Go ask one of them, not a Clamar like me, eh?
Then...
Have you seen a Mistari around here then? Someone who seems like they might know more about it? I told yous, I don't know anything, didn't I? Find a crowd and you can bet there'll be a Mistari or two, now bugger off. I think they might avoid crowds of people if I'm being honest, but maybe it's worth checking a tavern or something. I mean like the tavern right next to us? Come to think of it, there's like 3 taverns in this town, so...
I'm just
Hey!
Excuse me?
I beg your pardon, but
Oh, it's you two. Why
business with me.
Why address me while I'm enjoying a meal? I'm a customer of this tavern. I have no obligation to respond to any unfamiliar fairies. If you want to know something, it's common sense to ask an employee first. Do you disagree? No, I don't. Well then, let's talk to the lady who owns the place. I'm glad you understand. Good day to you.
I'm just... Hey, listen.
Okay.
Huh?
Hey you. I have a question. A divine lance. Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait, someone outside was rambling on about it just a bit ago. Wait, really? Apparently this divine lance is just very popular all of a sudden. Does any one of these have a decent library? I think the only libraries that we've seen are Academia and the one on the Luis's ship. Had a large mask on, must have been Mistari. He seemed awfully bothered about it. He's bothered about the lance. Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must be heading toward the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar.
Okay, so...
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar.
All right, then.
Let's go.
Young man.
Oh.
Why does he made it at the exhibition? Are you satisfied with yourselves? This is Godard, the ex-candidate. The one that was going to tax all of the young people and give all of the old people a break or something like that. Allowing a sanctoress to be executed just to make yourself stand out is exactly the sort of selfish nonsense a delinquent like you would think up. Who are you again? What? You mean you've forgotten me? I am Godard, champion of the rogue tribe. Most unfortunately, I couldn't participate in the exhibition, but still, I am a candidate prepared to do whatever it takes to win. Now you're an ex-candidate, it says on your name tag right over there. Damn it, if only I'd participated in the exhibition, right now I'd be... Bye.
Ugh, come off it.
Hey, you elder boy there. You're that showboating candidate from the exhibition, aren't you? Some advice. You should try to lay low. Going against the Sanctists is right dangerous. Sounds good.
Greetings. Well then.
Knight's bracelet. No thanks.
Yes, hello.
You. I remember you from the the vexing Elda who interrupted my speech. But the support you have pales in comparison to mine. There are many who desire an independent Resant nation.
Dismissed.
Pitiful Elda, struggle all you like.
Wonderful.
Okay, I will, thank you.
Young man!
Now what am I to do?
He was calling to us with the pool, and we damn near answered. The pool? It's rude not to answer. No, the sea's not a person, lad. When the sea starts acting eerie-like, we sailors call it the pool. There's magla crystals what sank to the bottom of the sea, and they can do strange things to boats, dragging them all higgledy-piggledy. See those balls of seawater floating in the... Is that what that is? Just a giant ball of seawater? That phenomenon happens in town on occasion too, and it chills a sailor to the bone, it does. It's like your feet want to walk on the walls instead of the floor, or like the walls have become the floor. Hard to describe it, really.
Now what am I to do?
Well, there's
Whoa, check this out.
So there's the Mystari, but I thought I saw somebody else back there.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
Hey, Ice Chests. Good evening. Wonder how he ended up as ex-candidate? Not great. He's not a great guy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed the line.
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
They've really crossed the line. Oh, by the way, do you know where that spear is? So I can steal it from your tribe?
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them.
So, seems like gathering them all up and giving them to Sanctus Church might be a really bad idea then, right? Like, you just gather up all these really powerful relics and you give them all to the one person. Like, that might be something we want to not do.
If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco Dios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure.
Yikes. It's their greatest treasure?
The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the dragon god sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
The dragon god? That does not sound good. I mean, Dracodios, right? Draco, Dio, dragon gods, Lance.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
Do we think we get to use a dragon god or fight one? My money is on fight one. Maybe get to use it afterward, but definitely fight. You never reach it anyway.
What do you mean? No ship would carry you there, among the first of many reasons. Even so, it's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere.
Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true, his words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
So we have to go to Montario anyway.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves.
That's right, Nearest. Come to our rescue, please.
Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
What's he got planned?
You worried about Lady Juna?
Meanwhile, Fidelio brooding over Juna like always.
Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladel mess, you really think they're innocent?
Is anyone really innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
So I guess we got two more people coming with us, Fidelio and Basilio. What the hell, dude? It's a boat now?
What the?
Nearest turned it into a boat?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Do you see sails on this?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
Yeah, I love the little tent. Oh, right on the top of it. Yeah, exactly. Nice May's little house.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
I feel like Forden killed one of the big sea monsters out there.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
All right. Got 2 more people with us. Fantastic.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
No, you're such a pleasant guy.
Rather. We're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
He's so tiny.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They're big on sailing. They just love to sail.
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladel incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
She is not shaped like a ship. Make preparations and sail away. Sail away. Sail away.
Now what am I to do?
Where's the gambling guy? I can't... I guess it doesn't matter because I lost, but...
All right, then.
Whatever, man. I guess we're done. Nothing else to do here.
Well met, eh?
Ready to depart?
Time to anchor already. You're not forgetting anything, are you? I am good. Just got a hold of a chart with the route. We're all set for our trip to Verga Island. Now then, let's set sail for new lands. Here we go.
Verga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
4 days. You have to count the campsites. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 days.
This place here.
Heat?
Hold on.
Stormy?
Hold on. This.
Oh.
We can't just go straight there? What are we avoiding? This region's currents are right pain. We must go around and across, lest they carry us off course. On my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea? I hope Stroll can handle it. Yeah, that's true. Stroll had a really hard time with just walking on land. You can't imagine what being seaborne is going to do to the poor guy. With Juna and her 2 thorns on our side, tensions may be high. Nothing to do but move forward.
Ha! Tally-ho then!
Here we go. And just like that, we have a ship.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Look at that thing.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
A maiden?
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it.
They could overturn history? That's pretty, excessive.
So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill him and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
I feel like Basilio is only that way because of Fidelio.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too!
Amazing.
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear of monsters now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Virga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Virga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Nira speaking.
Feels like difficult is a good way to describe the relations on the ship. Strained. Combative. Eris's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. Heisme has got his fishing gear laid out on the deck. You can unlearning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard though, so be careful. While at sea, Heisme sometimes leaves fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as ingredients when cooking. Well, we have to go fish now, don't we? Having Juna and those brothers around has certainly made the Gauntlet Runner livelier.
Seriously.
Fishing minigame, you say? Yes. One would imagine that to be the case. Let's cook. New recipes. Sweeter Than Poison, Cursed Love Ballad, and the Secretest of Secrets recipe. Need some more salt. 1 white peach turnip. 1 Lord of the Lake. Cook the bread. Only Hulkenberg knows how to make stale bread. There's much to discover on your first trip to any town. That said, I tend to focus on the various cuisines on offer. No kidding, really. That sounds very unlike you. I find it fascinating that a dish using the same combination of ingredients can result in something altogether different depending on who cooked it.
That's...
Perhaps the same could be said of people. Every new experience and smallest wisdom gained influences who we are. To that end, what if I abandoned my usual methods and opened my mind? Were I to challenge myself thusly, could a new creation be born? I don't know. Okay. We trusted Hulkenberg's sixth sense. These ingredients are the same as they've ever been, but today their luster is brighter, don't you think? We're making stale bread, remember.
You see?
Never drop your guard, and especially not when you think you've won. It is at that moment that we fall back on our most common habits. What an aromatic and creative dish we made.
All right.
Stale bread is complete. All right. It smells so good. It sounds like she's chopping meat, doesn't it? The chopping sound? Yeah, it's a little bit more juicy than I would expect. This is the first time I've been up here. Sea breeze is perfect until you smell the fish and feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make landfall. Yeah, I'm with it. What is that thing? Let's catch fish.
Oh, jeez.
If we catch fish, we can use them to cook. Want to fish, yes.
Understood.
Let's fish.
The truth is...
Indeed, I thought I'd do some fishing. But I don't have any baits. I have a lot of bait. Let's use some tail bait.
Then...
Nothing biting. Perhaps if the bait were moving. Give it a waggle.
True. The fight is on.
A bite, and it's a strong one, but I'm stronger.
There.
Just look at this haul. All thanks to you, of course. We got 2 Lords of the Lake.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. As much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. It's very juicy, yeah. Juicy. Moist.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
Ah. I see. 31 degrees Celsius. We're being watched, so be careful with what you say.
Quite.
Got it.
Fidelio keeps telling me he's just gonna like kill me or throw me overboard or whatever. It's getting kind of old. Basilio is huge, by the way. He is
All right.
enormous. Well, we got a new book. Some random guy that we talked to gave us a book. So let's go. We can cook again, can't we? Let's cook some fish. Secretest of secrets. 2 marbled bluefin tuna, 2 mellow milk, and 1 Lord of the Lake.
Okay, so...
Hey!
How confident are you in your cooking skills? If you're not, remember, there's no one way to cook something. I say a dish's true value comes from its individuality. And its ingredients, of course. How boring it must be to copy recipes. I picked out ingredients with Juno. It's a recipe. We're cooking a recipe. What is happening here? We're just gonna like is the recipe to randomly grab things out of the pantry and throw them into a pot? Is that what it is? For our base, normally good with this, but let's be daring and use this instead. I'm on a roll today. Okay. With the ingredients picked and portioned, all that's left is preparation. That's where you come in, love. No need to fret. The stage is set. All you need to do is put on the show. Make your dish the star performer. And for the pièce de résistance, a final ingredient of my choosing. Sorry, but this one's a chef's secret, even to you. Our dish is so nuanced. I call it the secretest of secrets. It's our signature dish now, and not a soul in the world could replicate it. Even us. Fantastic. Okay, so we have like 4 different ways to get imagination.
Where to?
Book. We're on our way to read the book. Oh yeah, and I guess Juna added one as well. Top secret poetry, do not read. And the future of magic. You gotta read the do not read book. Bold block letters span the cover, do not read. Something tells me this is Juna's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. It's probably something Juna wrote herself. It says not to read it, but doesn't that just make you want to look inside more? If I read this book, I may gain more courage. We do need to gain courage. Let's read the book. We're gonna read the book that says do not read it. Her poetry book. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? The difference between moonlight and starlight. The difference between me and you. The difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but reading through this has got me in a cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine. Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
We got 5 points of courage there. Big courage.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What will we experience today?
Oh, goodness.
This mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. Salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg. What do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. Makes sense. 2 more days.
All right, then.
More fishing.
Oh, jeez. Understood.
Let's fish.
The truth is...
Indeed. Let's go fishing. We got some grasshopper bait. I'm more tired than I realized. How do I shake this? Pinch your cheeks.
The fight is on! There!
There we go. 2 brocaded koi.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter.
Then...
There you go. Time to call it a day.
Come look at this.
Your lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes. Oh, it's something
The
to
Gauntlet Runner
look
halts
at.
a sandy hollow that suddenly arises
Neat.
from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level.
Interesting.
There is no sign of a water flow. There are still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
The towering seawall.
Incredible!
The sea's been split in two and we're standing on the seafloor. That's insane. This is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Brylehaven. By Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely.
Boy.
Dell, are you sure about all this? This water ain't about to come crashing down on us, is it? Wanna go back to the runner?
Hey.
Nope.
No, I'm fine, really. Someone's gotta keep an eye on you a lot after all. Look, there's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such shiny fish.
Huh?
Hulkenberg? What are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through this seawall, are you? Huh? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. She only ever has food on her mind. She'd eat these weird-looking fish without a second thought. Raw, too. I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. Ha! So weaklings that they are, travel together in a group. What does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses.
Huh?
I say, those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
That is well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches. I feel like if she were to, like, stick her hand in there, then, it might upset something, and then the whole thing would just come crashing down on us.
I see.
I don't take screenshots. If that is the consensus, then let us head back. At least not on purpose. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out. Broaden my wisdom.
All right.
Big wisdom.
Here.
A drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows.
As the
I can
water
give that to Maria.
sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Indeed. Let us spend our evening hours.
What terrible rain. Twill be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
Oh, Stroll.
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Uh-oh.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times.
Could have fooled me.
One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujeef is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
Ooh, he took that seriously. I took that personally,
What?
yes.
No, I didn't mean.
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
How to get the lance.
About how we'll get that lance.
Oh, conspiring while we're asleep, eh?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glodell was on the level.
You know what Basila reminds me of? It reminds me of Kuno from Disco Elysium. The way he talks, the cadence, the, like, even the timbre of his voice. He's got the Kuno speak.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
The Kuno doesn't care. All bow down to the Kuno.
Come on, you two.
Ah! Something's out there!
Oh, that's not good. This is not
Look
good.
outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
Okay, if you insist. I guess we're fighting.
What's happening?
Our prep.
Head to the deck once you're prepared.
What now?
All right, we gotta put. I think we've got to put Juna out of the party for now. Party is full. There we go. Like this. We gotta do this for now. I'm not ready to take Stroll out. Stroll is the best person to remove right now because he still gains full experience points when he's benched, right? So you want the party to be Chat, Hulkenberg, Heistmate, Juna. We still don't know what to do with the masks. Haven't gone back to Academia yet, so I'm sure we'll deal with that in a moment. Good on equipment. Wizard, Pugilist, Healer, Faker. Alright, yep, we're good to go. Oh god, we got a real honest-to-God cutscene.
What is that thing?
It's the Kraken! Goodbye.
The hell are you doing? This supposed to be you helping those in need. Oi, Del!
Now! Hurry!
Nice. Ooh.
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
I know. Oh my god.
Is that a human?
It has a crown on it.
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
The crown of thorns.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
Oh my god. He's so ugly. Is it Davy Jones?
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs off us?
Changing your party in battle. Switch out party members during battle L1. Okay, switching members consumes 1 turn icon. Got it. Homo Sabaro. Leg. Got it.
Now accept your fate.
Steel.
I'll take this. You're going to your name, eh?
Let's take
Nothing
Set it up.
to steal.
Strike true!
It's gotta be lightning he's weak against, right?
You hit their weakness. That's You're opening, Captain.
Only a flesh wound.
So you're
Get her
strong.
down. Get her back up. He's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? If we can take out some legs, that'll mean less attacks to deal with, right?
Okay.
Let's try this.
My spirit
Throw her
is
back.
unbroken.
Can anyone get on healing duty?
Just the thing.
I knew you'd help.
I owe you.
Quite a boon. You think yourself equal to a U-Chief's agility? Faker!
Who's next? Is it the main character?
Then again, I leave it to you.
It's okay. We can do this.
We can probably kill one of the legs. Actually, no, we can't. The leg is not weak to lightning.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
The leg is not weak to lightning. But the main body is. He's got a heart for a head. Heart for a head and a crown of thorns. He's wearing jewelry on all of his limbs.
Power.
This is not good.
We're not out of this yet.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Good resist.
Not good.
Not good. Nice. Okay, you crit us.
I shall
Alright.
vanquish evil.
Dude.
Let me rethink.
You know what?
this.
You can't even really do
You first.
anything.
Oh, heal. For all that we strive for!
Heal. Heal everybody.
Are you alright?
Thanks.
Much thanks. Be neither timid. Mustn't settle for the wise choice.
Ass.
I will fight, come forth, royal soul. Roar!
You hit their weakness.
Now,
That's your
what's the
opening,
play?
Captain.
After me.
We can deal light damage to one person.
Something else. No holding back.
Let's hit this leg.
Better hit.
Right on target.
Oh, nice
Observe the
crit.
enemy.
Roll.
That's actually so good.
Healer! A mystic
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
My thanks. Let us clean up this mess. Face me!
Let's see. Reduces attack for one person.
How about this?
I'll show you.
Attack down. You can kill this leg.
Lightning.
It's retracted. That should make things a little easier on us.
Good resist.
A blunder.
Not bad. Not bad, not bad.
Pugilist. Run them through.
Right on target.
Is
Good
anyone on
crit.
Roll.
Come! I will not let you die.
That helped.
My thanks.
Quite a boon. Be neither timid nor arrogant. I'll use what I must. I have my methods.
I won't hold back.
Remove the leg.
Roar!
You hit their weakness.
Good
Oh,
weakness
okay,
hit.
Captain.
Noble eye.
Good
Are you
hit.
prepared? Pierce.
You see that?
Oh, healing power. Grant
It's two
us
down.
solace. For all that we strive for! I will protect you!
I knew you'd help.
I owe you.
Much thanks.
Oh, not good. Better than it could have been. Still not good.
Face me! How about this?
Come forth, royal soul. Lightning.
There we go.
Now.
That's your opening, Captain.
Starting to do some real damage.
Run them through.
I stand. Oh, power of heroes.
That helped.
My thanks.
Quite a boon. You think you're... I leave it to you.
Let's go. Roar!
Oh, not quite. Good resist.
I call upon royal power within.
This. Observe the enemy. Healer!
Let's heal everybody.
Are you all right?
I knew you'd help.
I was gonna buff us, but I feel like healing is more important right now.
Be not... I have my methods.
I won't hold back. Lightning.
You hit their weakness.
Fusion.
That's your opening, Captain.
Pierce.
Get him.
Right on target.
Ooh, nice
one,
crit.
Stroll. God, it sprouted more legs.
Great. That's exactly what we needed, is it to sprout more legs. So we only grew one leg.
Come.
I mean, that's actually the best outcome there.
Healing arts.
That helped.
Helpful as ever.
Much thanks. You think you're... Oh, power of kings.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul. Roar!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
This better
Get 'em.
hit. Right on target.
Is everyone all right? Healer! A mystic shield.
I owe you.
Quite a boon.
Legs are back. Watch out.
We're talking like one leg around now? Is that what we're doing?
Face me. How about this?
Lightning.
You hit their weakness.
Ooh.
That's
Fusion.
your opening, Captain.
Run them through.
Right on target.
Good
I
crit.
stand ready. Let justice prevail. Are you all right?
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
My thanks. Let us clean up this mess. Faker!
Defense down.
I have my methods.
Let's fight this power. Roar!
I should
Good hit. Hell yeah.
Pierce. Tougher than I thought.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Okay, not as bad as it could have been.
Come.
Not as bad as it could have been.
I will not let you die.
Thanks.
I owe you.
Much thanks. You think yourself equal to a... How about this?
There we go.
Let's go. Lightning.
You hit their weakness.
We could probably kill him this round. Just focus on him.
Through.
Yes! There we go. Goodbye. So much for killing all of the dangers and the demons in the sea, huh? We had to finish the work of Forden.
Good. 'Tis done.
It could have also been raining. True.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Alright, Alright, chat, you just leveled up. You broke 40 magic. Look at you. You're so strong.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
Ah! I didn't know I had it in me.
Tremble before me.
Tremble before my might, says Juna.
A new power to wield.
Spirit of Adversity. Increases critical hit rate when wielder is mortally wounded. It's terrible. That's actually terrible for this class. When you're mortally wounded, you have low hit points. When you have low hit points, guess what? You can't use your skills. Because they cost HP. And they also deal damage, like, relative to the amount of hit points you have left. So... This is such a terrible passive for this class. I mean, you could use it for other classes, I guess, but... Why would you want this? Anti-synergy.
We overcame it somehow.
All my homies hate Forden. Yeah, fuck that guy.
I can't believe this! There are still monsters out here! Forden lied! He lied to everybody!
Oh my dear, he would never do that. Ah, Forden lying to people? About something that might make them think positively about him? That was... I never!
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Are we sinking? Oh god.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, we're sinking! You've got to be kidding!
Bail the water! You two, help us!
What? You can't just order us... Oh, this bloody rust bucket!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well, at least we survived. We're no longer sinking, I guess. It was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad that we lived to see another morning. I'm very happy that we survived and are still afloat, but after bailing all that water, it would seem that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. Must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service.
You're right.
Too true. Maybe a day off would get those brothers to lighten up a bit too. So how about it, darlings? Let's take a day to just relax and watch the ocean. What have we been doing the rest of this time? Like, I've been fishing all day. So, I don't know. Arrive at the island tomorrow. Why not thank everyone for their efforts? In times like this, people tend to open up more.
What now?
Guess what? That's all for the night. That was pretty good. We're 48 hours into the game, apparently. That's it, everybody. That is the end of the broadcast. That was a lot of fun. I had a good time today. Thank you, everyone, for joining me for another night of Metaphor REFANTAZIO. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, don't forget to follow the broadcast here on Twitch. I would love to see you here again next time. If you're over on the YouTube side, like the live stream, subscribe to the channel. I'll be live again on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Pacific time with some more Metaphor REFANTAZIO. Picking up right where we left off There we go. I want to say very big thanks to Tower Slayer and Gogolian for the very generous raids earlier. Of course, Cowboys, my pleasure. My pleasure, as always. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Have a great Tuesday. Just gonna fast forward a couple days. Have a great Tuesday, everyone. And until next time, I'll see you then. Good night. Cheers. Take care.